What's going on, everybody? My name's Parth and welcome back for more Pokemon Colosseum. In the previous episode, all we did was make some progress in the Shadow Pokemon Lab, and we also caught 4 Shadow Pokemon in the previous episode. And now in today's episode, we are hoping to wrap up the Shadow Pokemon Lab in this episode, because I believe, okay, so we caught at least 4 Shadow Pokemon. Like we caught the Ariados, Murkrow, Fortress, and the Apom, and now there's actually 2 more Shadow Pokemon left to catch in this Cipher Shadow Pokemon Lab, and it is the Gramble and the Vibrava, and then after that, the only Shadow Pokemon that's left to catch, or at least the 3 last Shadow Pokemon that I need to catch in this little area in the Shadow Pokemon Lab is the Gramble, Vibrava, and the Shadow Raikou. So let's go ahead and proceed forward in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. And oh yeah, we got this DNA sample, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what to do with the DNA sample, so we're gonna have to, I guess, find out what that does. Let's actually open up our items really quick. Let's open up our bag. So it's a DNA sample. Okay, so a DNA sample of some sort. Oh, okay, so I guess it's just there, like as like a key item. Again, I'm not really sure, but we'll find out. We'll find out, I guess, later in the game. I actually don't even know what the DNA samples do. I don't think I've ever really looked that up, but probably when I get done recording this episode, I'll find out. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is the Gramble. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I almost forgot what I was trying to say there. Okay. Alright, so there it is, the Gramble, and we're gonna use the same strategy that we were doing in the previous episode. Basically rely on our Ampharos because of the Thunder Wave and everything like that. So let's go ahead and use Brick Break on the Vigoroth, and let's go ahead and send out our Ampharos. Yeah, okay, so speaking of Gramble, this is probably random for me to even mention this. So in the previous episode, I was talking about how I am doing like a playthrough of Pokemon XG Next Gen, which is the ROM hack version of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's basically a harder version of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, right? And I believe I also mentioned that there's like fairy types in that game, because you know fairy types started to exist in like the main series Pokemon games when Pokemon X and Y started to exist back in like 2012, 2013, or like basically back when Gen 6 became a thing, and that's when fairy types started to exist. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Brick Break again on the Lanoon, and let's use Thunder Wave on Gramble. But basically, when you run into a Gramble, I believe one of the Shadow Pokemon that I caught in Pokemon XG, in Pokemon XG, when I was catching the Gramble, I believe it was the Gramble. I don't know if it was a Shadow Gramble or if it was just a regular Gramble, and one of the Cipher grunts had a different Shadow Pokemon. But basically, the Gramble was part Fairy type because that's how it is in the main series games. Basically, Gramble is like normal Fairy, or I think it's just Fairy type, or it's just normal and Fairy type. I can't remember, but I'll have to double check my information. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch into Umbreon really quick, because again I want to use that same strategy with Feint Attack and everything. Use Umbreon, or yeah, send out Umbreon and use Feint Attack, just do little bits of damage. Jesus, what is going on tonight? I'm butchering my words here. I almost forgot how to say. I almost forgot what the name. I almost forgot what Pokemon name that I was trying to say. That's the 3rd time that I was trying to butcher on what I was trying to say, and we're only like 4 minutes into recording the video. Oh, there we go. We didn't have to do any damage to the Gramble. So now all that's left is the Vibrava and the Raikou as the last 2 Shadow Pokemon in this area, and the rest of the Shadow Pokemon will be in the Real Gelm Tower, which is the finale of that game. So, not even sure if I'll even record another episode tonight. Maybe, who knows? Because I do have the energy right now. Well, I say that I have the energy, even though I was literally butchering. I literally butchered like 3 times earlier in this video. Wow, that's how we're gonna start off today's episode. So let's go ahead and heal up really quick. Well, we didn't really have to heal up that much, but I like to have my squadron, my Parthinator Pokey squad. That was kind of cringe. Anyways, I want to make sure that my team is fully healed. What are outsiders doing here? What are you doing here? Aren't you an outsider too? You're not even a Cipher grunt. You're just a researcher. Get out of here. Alright, so I know for sure that this guy will not have a Shadow Pokemon because it's mostly the Cipher people. The Cipher grunts. Oh no! We used up all of our brick breaks. So let's go ahead and set up by using Belly Drum and Dragon Dance. Oh Jesus, okay. Alright, that's how it's gonna be. Alright, so we're gonna heal up. Alright, so we're gonna heal up, get to full HP, and then use Dragon Dance again just to raise up our stats, our attack and speed. Alright, so we're gonna use Vital Throw on you, and then we're gonna use Dragon Claw on the electrode. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Well, okay, we'll face the wrath of Riptide's Earthquake, since you want to be like that. Alright. And it's a good thing that you're part flying, Altaria, so that way you could just avoid the Earthquake. Alright, so let's see who outspeeds. Let's go! Alright, so there goes that. We've defeated the researcher. Now you're stuck. There's no escaping the lab for you. How dare you pull the switch? How dare you? Now let's go ahead and heal up. And let's go ahead and do... Oh, whoops. I meant to use the energy roots. Whoops. Kind of forgot that I bought those. I believe I bought those off screen. Yeah, I believe I bought those off screen. Alright, so now... Hi, I heard the alarm, so I came running. What do you mean running? You weren't running, you literally jumped down. Like Tom Cruise. Alright, so there goes the last, or not last, the second to last Shadow Pokemon. So let's go ahead and send them out. We're gonna use Thunder Punch on you, and then we're gonna go ahead... Oh wait, I can't... Okay, so... You're part ground, so we can't really use the Thunder Wave. Alright, so speed up that part, and then Thunder Wave on you, or Thunder Punch on the Swallow, and then Faint Attack on you. Okay, good. It's a good thing you did some damage, and I don't... you're taking recoil damage, so that's good. Alright, so now no more attacking the whatchamacallit, no more attacking the Vibrava. We're just gonna go ahead and straight up catch it. Will we catch it? Ooh, 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. And okay, wow, I see how it is. Come on, man. Okay, Thunder Punch on you, and we're gonna try again. We're gonna try with the Great Ball. Go ahead and use the Great Ball. Oh, come on! Okay, at least we took down the Swallow. Alright, so Kecleon. Alright, so we're gonna use Brick Break on you, and then we're just gonna keep trying to catch the freaking Vibrava because it's gonna keep using Shadow Rush, and it's gonna keep taking recoil damage. Alright, so 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Let's go. We caught the Vibrava. Now we can just take down the rest of her team. I was not paying attention. Let's have the dynamic duo come out. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that, and then use Shadow Ball on the Kadabra. Actually, we don't have to speed up. Actually, kind of want to. Alright, now that we're kind of like done with all the with technically all the Shadow Pokemon, except for the Raikou. But when we get to the boss fight, I'm not gonna speed up. Alright, let's go ahead and actually let's Okay, let's make sure we're fully healed up. Oh, open up the bag. Open up the bag! Wrong item. Revival herb. And then... energy root. And then... do we have, like, an elixir or anything like that? Oh yeah, I also got rare candies. I was literally getting some items off screen right before I was recording, like, these first 2 videos for tonight. Alright. Okay, so we don't have an elixir. Alright. Oh, I guess that's fine. Oh, the door is locked. Okay, wait, what am I supposed to use? Oh, wait, hold on. Is it... no? Is it just the dogs? Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me try to figure this out. Okay. So apparently the DNA samples that we got were basically... we were supposed to go into this, like, certain little room where it analyzes those DNA samples. Okay, I low-key forgot about that. But then again, it has been a while since I played this game, so... it's been too long. It's been too long. Bloody. Alright, so let's go ahead and kindly speed through this little battle because, again, we don't have to deal with any more Shadow Pokemon except the Raikou. I'm always saying except the Raikous because that's the last one we need to catch in this area, and then we're done. Basically, you have to beat all the Cipher admins, and I think we have to, like, rematch them, you know, like, once we, get to, like, the finale of this game. Oh, damn, I should have been careful with that. Alright, let's send out Croconaw, and then we're gonna use Bite on you, and then Dragon Claw on the Medicham just to finish it off. Come on, and yep, there we go. Finished off the Wobbuffet. Let's go ahead and heal up. And wait, revival herb first. Okay. Belladron do be coming through. Alright. I guess we have to ooh, wait, is this... okay, so it is him. Good, this disc has been scrubbed of all data. That's done it. Wow, how did you get in? How did you get in without my notice? Bro, I just broke in. I just walked in like, yo, I'm Parth. What's up? I'm here to stand on business. I'm here to steal all the Shadow Pokemon because y'all suck. Y'all are evil. Y'all are lame. I was trying to come up with another insult, but I guess it just didn't work out. Alright, so here we go. Here it is, the boss fight for this area. And then literally right after this, it'll be the finale. Well, I say finale, but we're gonna be in the final... we're gonna be entering in the finale of this game. Hopefully that made more sense. Alright, so he sends out Altaria and Huntail. I did take a good look at his team. It was like... as we're seeing right now, is Altaria, Huntail... I was just looking at it, bro. It was like Huntail, Altaria. I think there's also Golbat too. And then there's also Raikou. Oh, of course he's gonna have the Raikou. Oh, it's Lantern and Golbat as his other 2 Pokemon that are not, you know, Shadow Pokemon. So Lantern, Golbat, Altaria, Huntail, and then Raikou. So that's all 5. So what we're gonna do is set up the belly drum and then basically just set up, right? Get our stats up, so that way we can do some damage. And of course, we're not gonna speed up because this is a boss fight. All right, this is a boss fight. Oh god, wait, I think you have Ice Beam for the Huntail. Does the Huntail have Ice Beam? Okay, good. You don't have Ice Beam. It's all that matters. All right, so now we're good. Now, all we have to do is basically destroy, build, destroy. Alright, so basically literally everybody has the leftovers. Alright, so let's go ahead and Thunder Punch on you, and then we're gonna go ahead and use Ice Beam on you. Because the times 4 weakness, and we also have our stats boosted because of the Dragon Dance. So bye-bye Altaria, mine is better. My Altaria is better. It's literally nicknamed Nimbus, alright? For all the Black Myth Wukong and Dragon Ball fans out there. I still have yet to get that game, but I know that game is like cracked, but it just looks so good. I don't want to just be like, oh, I want this game because of how dope it looks with like the cutscenes and the combat system. Like, I know that game is gonna be cracked because of course it's literally, I guess, do I want to say that? What the hell? How did a whole entire confused status condition destroy my Hariyama? Bro, what? You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, what? Okay, so the lantern has Volt Absorb. Alright, so I gotta be careful. Alright, so I guess, that does it. I know that was probably dumb of me to use Thunderbolt because Lantern literally has Volt Absorb, but we're gonna try our best to destroy it with Alterius Dragon Claw. We are boosted up with... Okay, yeah, that did not do anything, but okay. I'm surprised that Hariyama went down like that. Like, what? You gotta be kidding. Oh my god, I am kind of confused. Just like how, okay. Okay, it's a good thing that the Volt Absorb didn't like disturb that or interfere with my Ampharos trying to use Thunderbolt on the Huntail. Okay, cool. Send out all your non-shadow Pokemon so that way we can focus on just using so that way we can just focus on the Raikou once we take out all of your non-shadow Pokemon. Coolio, alright. Okay, so Thunderbolt on you, and let's just try another... Oh no! Okay, let's set up another Dragon Dance. That is probably not going to help out at all. And it's also annoying because literally all of his Pokemon, except the Raikou that he has the move Confuse Ray, and that's so annoying. Alright. Let's just take down the Golbat really quick. One shot! Alright, let's go ahead and... Ooh, there goes the Raikou. And it is a shadow Pokemon. Yes, Trent, you are correct. Out of all the legendary, out of the 3 legendary dogs, like, you know, Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, Raikou is definitely my favorite. I feel like it's always been my favorite, I think, because, well, yes, because of Pokemon Colosseum, and I think it's also because of, trying to think. Also because of, this one, like, spin-off Pokemon show. It was literally, it was like Pokemon Johto Chronicles. It was literally based off of Gen 2. It had like the main, you know, it had like the main protagonist from, you know, from the Johto games, like, you know, Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Because those are their little, because those are the remakes and everything. And oh, that was Hydro Pump. Oh no! Okay. Anyways. Alright, the rain has stopped. Wait, did the Brick Break go through? Did it? Wait, hold on. I was not paying attention because I was talking about Johto games. Okay, it did not go through. Alright. This is probably really dumb of me to do, but wait, hold on. So I'm just trying to take down the Lantern so that way we can have our eyes focused on the Raikou. Alright, let's send out our Espeon really quick. But yeah, it was like the spin-off show. It was like Pokemon Johto Chronicles. It was like I think it was like a nice, like, short, like, I don't think it was on episode. I don't think it had any episodes. It was just like a short film kind of thing. I can't remember, but I remember watching that spin-off, Pokemon Johto Chronicles, and it had Raikou in there. I believe so. Hopefully I'm right on that. I do remember Raikou being in that spin-off show, but it was cool. I mean, Raikou is dope. I love Raikou a lot. Yeah. Okay, so I did get hit with the confusion status, so let's go ahead and focus on destroying the Lantern because I want to get rid of it. But yeah, so I believe in one of the episodes I was talking about how I was playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I finally beat it yesterday. That final boss fight was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But I finally beat it, and I'm really excited for, like, the sequel. Because Jedi Survivor... Okay, so far there's two games, right? There's 2 games that are based on Cal Kestis, which is Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So Jedi Survivor is, of course, the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. And I beat it. And if you guys don't know, I did like a let's play of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It was like 2 years ago. I did a let's play of that. If you guys ever want to watch that series, go ahead, watch me struggle in that playthrough. We're probably not gonna catch it with just an Ultra Ball because it's still full on HP. So what we're gonna do is lower its health with a Psy Beam. Hopefully the Psy Beam does not kill it because we are over leveled. But yeah, Jedi Survivor, I beat it finally. I'm very excited for the third game. Both games were phenomenal. Both Jedi Survivor and yeah, both Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. So if you guys have never played those games and if you guys are, you know, into Star Wars or like one of those like really diehard Star Wars fans and love the games and whatnot and never played the Cal Kestis games, then I highly recommend playing Jedi Fallen Order because that's the first game. And then there's also like there's technically 2 sequels. The second sequel, there's like a book called Battle Scar. It's like a book. And it's supposed to be the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order and a prequel to Jedi Survivor. And then Jedi Survivor is technically the second game. But if you guys don't want to read the book, then go ahead and just play the games. I highly recommend it. It's awesome, man. Both of those games are amazing. And Jedi Survivor really hit me in the feels, bro. So much crazy stuff was happening, but I won't spoil it because again, I don't want to spoil the fun. All right, come on. Now this Raiku's gonna be a pain in the butt. I didn't really have any trouble catching the Suicune, which was crazy. It was actually crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and okay. I kind of want to use a Brick Break, but that's really stupid of me. Or that would be really stupid of me to do that though. Alright, so let's try to do just a done. I don't know. I just don't want to do any damage though. That's the thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw a timer ball maybe, and then maybe I have an idea because of course, you know, flying types are weak against electric types, but you know, of course, Altaria is dragon flying, so that's like neutral damage right there. So I was thinking we could use Aerial Ace, kind of bring it down just a little bit, unless Raikou uses the move Thunder again. Yeah, it's gonna use it. Probably aiming towards the okay, cool. Okay. All right, the rain has stopped, so that's basically gonna have. Okay, wait, hold on. The rain has stopped. Because I know usually whatever rain dance is set up, I know when you're using like the move like Thunder, it's like guaranteed to like hit now. I feel like I was told that kind of information before by somebody. Maybe like a friend or something. I can't remember. But yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to catch it with an Ultra Ball. Damn! Why are you being so difficult? Alright, we got this. Aerial Ace is not going to do that much damage. We're just trying to... Okay, that actually did an okay amount of damage. Now you're very low on health. This Raikou is being a pain in the butt. Alright, this Raikou is being a pain in the butt, and I don't like it at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and send out Umbreon because Umbreon is a tank. Alright, let's go ahead and try to use a timer ball. And we'll just use the call command. Alright, speed up just a little bit. Just so that we can just speed towards, well, the Pokeball animation. But okay, well, you broke free. It's no good. Why aren't you listening, Patrino? How dare you? Alright, so obviously Umbreon is gonna take that, eat it up like it's breakfast, like a gourmet breakfast meal. Alright, so let's go ahead and just keep trying. Let's just keep trying to catch the Raikou. Yeah, just keep using the call command because literally it's gonna destroy. It's any move that I'm gonna use, it's gonna destroy it. It's probably gonna destroy it though. Left, right, A, B. Left, right, come on. I mean, hey, at least I got 2 shakes in. Alright, so let's go ahead and try another Ultra Ball. Alright, come on. Come on, Raikou. Please get in the Ultra Ball. I said please with the... Okay, maybe I didn't say with the cherry on top. Okay, come on, 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 come on. Let's go! I guess me saying the word come on multiple times worked. We caught the Raikou. Now we have all 3 of the legendary dogs. Even though we're really not going to, you know, use them because, you know, we already have a full, we already have a full team. Jesus, okay. Let me drink some water. Jesus Christ. The shadow Pokemon we produce have already been moved elsewhere. Where have they moved? And that, of course, includes the ultimate shadow Pokemon I created for the boss. I believe that's like the Tyranitar or something like that. I mean, I'm not really sure. But let's get out of here. The data ROM. Alright. I believe we should be done now, actually. Wait, TM26, isn't that like Earthquake, right? That's Earthquake, right? Yeah, that's Earthquake. Cool! Coolio! Now we should probably teach that to our... We should probably teach that to our, Altaria, maybe? Okay. So I think we're done now, right? We're done. So let's get out of here. Okay, so now I think we should be heading towards the Railgum Tower now? Oh, what's the mail now? The lab data. Oh. Hi, this is Net. If you find any data at the Shadow Pokemon Lab, please bring it to me to the under. I'll be waiting. Okay, so we got the data ROM, so I think we should be bringing that to him now. Okay, so we have made it to Net. So now, let's go ahead and talk to him. We are going to hand him the data ROM. And now, he's going to do his little thing. Oh hey, this data ROM appears to contain a list of Shadow Pokemon that have been made so far. It looks like they've wiped the data. Oh wow. I'll somehow try retrieving information from this data ROM, even if it means going over it little by little. As soon as I discover anything, I'll email your PDA. Okay, cool. What? That'll actually conclude this episode. And in the next episode, basically we're gonna be moving on to the finale part of the game. Honestly, it might be split into 2 parts. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I know the finale is gonna be a bit long. I will say that. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit long. It might be lengthy episodes, but without further ado, thank you guys for watching this episode, and go ahead and smash that like button and 15 or more likes. And as always guys, make sure to have a fantastic day.